Hi guys, this is a video all about giving hope to people who are struggling through the COVID crisis. There's a lot of people out there right now who are feeling anxiety, either because they've lost their job, or maybe you just feel like you're not progressing in life. Whatever it is, I've had a lot of conversations with people recently, and it's a pretty common feeling. So I want to share with you an experience that happened to me 6 or 7 years ago now, where I lost a year of my life lying on the couch. Not in the fun watching movies playing Xbox sort of way, but through medical reasons, I was lying on the couch and I couldn't move. Now, to anyone who has adult eczema or has kids with eczema, this is going to be relevant to you, because the reason that I was bedbound was that for many years I've been given cortisone cream by doctors and dermatologists to control eczema. Worst thing you can do. My body became addicted to it. In fact, according to Dr. Rappaport, who is the leading expert in getting rid of eczema, there's no such thing as adult eczema, or at least there wasn't prior to 1952. However, we introduced hydrocortisone, the body became addicted, and we started to create what they call cortisone-induced eczema, which is what I had. If you saw me any day of the week, no matter what I'd been doing, you would swear I'm sunburnt. Face, arms, hands, everything. It was a nightmare. But getting off it was even worse. Now, I knew what I was in for because I'd read all the studies and I'm a bit of a researcher like that. But let me tell you, nothing prepares you for it. I had to move back in with the parents. I lay on the couch 24 hours a day. I couldn't really move. I was kind of stuck like an old man. If I moved, my skin was so dry and red and angry, it would crack and bleed. Just simply doing that to get a glass of water would mean my chest would be bleeding and pussing and everything. And on top of that, as you'll see in some photos I'm going to put up on the monitor in a second, all my hair fell out. Head, eyebrows, beard, everything. Legs swelled up. Like, it was a year of nothingness. But I stayed positive. I made this blog, which hopefully I'll put up right now, which has been read over 187,000 times. That's unbelievable. I've had people contact me from around the globe, some of which are my closest friends now, who are also going through those problems, and I help them through it. And by staying positive and using the time productively, even if I physically couldn't write or read or do anything, what I could do was use my brain to think about, okay, what do I want the future to be for me when I get through this? And guess what happened? When I got out the other side of it, I totally transformed my life. I knew what I wanted to be, I knew who I'd been, and I loved the guy I was, and I loved my lifestyle, don't get me wrong. But we get complacent. And this gave me a chance to really consider all of that, and consider what I wanted, and make radical change. And I did. Nowadays, I live on an island in the Caribbean. I started a business and transformed that business many times over till I got it to the level that it actually worked, and worked really well. I have friends around the world. I travel ad nauseum. All of those things that I desperately wanted, I was formulating in my head while I had this time off. Now, most of us, they say, yeah, I'll chip away at it. I'll go to my day job and then I'll do this on the weekends. And that's not really how the human body works. If you read anything about body hacking, what you'll find is that we have so much energy we can expend mentally and physically, and if you're using that in your day job or whatever, you're unlikely to use it when you get back. You're in the comfort zone. My friend Jeremy Chen said to me when I was starting my business, he said, burn the boats. It's an old term, an old war term the Vikings, I think, used. They would land on the beaches and the generals would order the men to burn the boats. And it meant there's only one way you're going home, and that's by putting a W on the board and beating those guys over there. It's a really powerful message for them, and it's a really powerful message for you. Stop trying to pretend you're going to chip away 1% at a time. You won't. So, let's move forward to modern day and the COVID situation. This is where you are right now. You might be feeling anxiety. You might be feeling depression. Maybe you're just going stir crazy. But think about the positives. Think about how you can use this time to be your best. What can you make? What can you think of? Who can you contact and just have conversations with? Everyone's in the same boat, so this is actually a huge opportunity. I mean, getting a job level, let me put it this way. You can start reaching out to people in the industry, in the jobs that you want to get to, and forming relationships. Start posting content about what's going on in that industry. Start building up a reputation online. It'll be slow, but if you do it, when it comes to rehiring time, you're going to be top of the list. You're going to be the guy that's seen as proactive, or girl for that matter. You're going to already have some relationships on Twitter or whatever medium you use. Then maybe it's not job hunting. Maybe it's about changing your business. We're doing a whole heap of consultancy at the moment for free to companies to help them to work out where they're going to go in the future, because they're starting to realize, hey, we don't need the overhead of a big office. We don't need all of these other things. We can hire staff on different contracts and arrangements and so on that give them a better quality of life, and so we can attract a better quality of staff. That, by the way, is something that I did with my agency. We're now, actually, we were 14 as of yesterday, 15 people in 15 different countries around the world. Very little overhead, so I'll be happy to talk to you about that separately. There are so many opportunities. Maybe it's just the person that you want to be. Can't recommend enough reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, because that talks a lot about picturing who you want to be and creating that avatar, particularly under situations of high stress or arguments or whatever. The point of this is two things. One, look at this as a positive opportunity for change. Make a list of who you want to be and what you want to achieve, and use this time productively. And two, connect with the networks around you. The people that you know already, the people that maybe are acquaintances but you haven't spoken to in a while, family, and people you've never spoken to before. Dare to be different. Jump into some Google forums. Jump onto Twitter. Start communicating, and you will be amazed at how big and quick your networks can grow, and opportunities will jump into your lap. If you're offering value, and I'll do a different video another day on offering value, but if you're offering something of value, you're taking interest in other people, you're exploring ideas, you're researching stuff that takes your interest and sharing what you're finding, I guarantee you'll find your tribe and opportunities will drop into your lap. Guys, I hope that story has been positive. If it is, please leave a message, go into YouTube and hit the like and subscribe button. We want to share this with as many people as we can, and we're going to be filming a lot more video content, a lot more blog content. If you're someone that suffers from eczema or knows someone, please share this with them. I'll be happy to show them my blog, redskinrecoverydiary.blogspot.com. Thanks very much for listening. Have a good one.